Welcome back to News 11 Midday, everyone. We're glad to have Dr. Chad Graham here from Meridian Community College. He is the Dean of the University Transfer Education Program. I hope I got that right. And
yes,
a
sir.
good friend, too. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
And a sharp-dressed man as well. You're here to talk about a program that I'm kind of familiar with. You were briefing me a while ago about classes that folks can take during the holidays, which are upcoming. Tell us about that.
Yes, sir. We have holiday term classes, which is an opportunity for our students to get a head start on the spring semester and to maybe take some classes that they weren't able to take during the fall semester. So for our holiday term classes, they run from December 11th to January the 12th. They're about 4 weeks. And it counts as part of the spring semester, so students can use their financial aid, and it also counts towards their schedule, so those hours that they're taking over the holiday term can count as part of their course load in the spring term, so they don't have to take as many classes when they get to spring.
So that's upcoming very, very soon. So if I'm going to try to do that, I guess my first question is, I've got to cram 12, 14 weeks into 4, so how intimidating?
It can be intimidating when you first think about it and look at it, but if you figure a regular class is about 16 weeks, and in those classes you may have an assignment a week due for those. For these classes they're 4 weeks, and you may have 4 assignments a week due, and that seems like a lot. But in a regular semester you're also taking 5 classes, so if each class has 1 assignment, then you end up having 5 assignments that week for 5 different classes. So in this format, you're able to take 4 classes, and maybe you have 4 assignments a week, but it's all the same class, and so you're not having to switch gears as much. You can really focus on it. The information is coming a lot faster, and so you're able to stay on that topic.
Makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Same amount, but 1 class. Dr. Chad Graham from MCC is our guest. So these classes are coming up soon. I'm taking right now is the time to enroll. I mean, you need to. Yes,
sir. They are considered part of the spring course load, and so the spring registration is open. And for information on that, students can, or prospective students can go to our website, which is meridiancc.edu, and they can look at the classes that we have to offer. We're offering about 23 classes over the holiday term, so we have a pretty wide variety of classes that we're offering there.
We're going to ask Dr. Graham to hang with us throughout the next segment to kind of give us an idea of some of the classes that are offered and how you can get involved. I think it's and the fact that it's open really to anyone, even to 4-year students, which I found interesting too. Hang with us, Chad, if you would. I'm not going to call you doctor. Known you too long. We're going to ask Dr. Graham to hang with us here to talk more about the Merry Mester Term at MCC. But welcome back in, everyone. We're pleased to be joined by Dr. Chad Graham. We're talking about the Merry Mester Term classes you can take at MCC. A lot of diversity in the classes.
Yes, sir. Most of the classes that we offer are classes that our students have the opportunity to take during the regular semesters, but there's one particular class. We have an engineering mechanics class that is going to be unique to this semester. We usually don't have room in our schedule to put it in our regular spring schedule. And this class, one of the unique things about it is not only gives our students an opportunity to take a class that they may not otherwise have been able to take at the community college level, but also students from 4-year schools. This is a class that they can take as part of the holiday term and be able to get that credit to carry on to their college or university.
So if you're home from Ole Miss State, Bama, Southern, wherever, I mean, go ahead and take advantage of this.
Absolutely. It's, the course is going to be shorter, so you can hyper-focus on it. And then also the tuition. That's always an advantage.
Yeah, you're going from, I know. I've got 2 that went to Mississippi State and still paying on it, and will be for a while. What else do we need to focus on?
Well, I know the intimidation factor that you talked about can be something that people consider, and I pulled some information from the past 2 years that we've offered these classes. We've had about 400 students go through these, and we're finding that we're having a 93% pass rate, 97% retention rate, and those numbers are on par with what our traditional classes are. So a student considering these short-term classes shouldn't be intimidated by them. This is really an opportunity for them to advance their educational needs in a short period of time when they're not being distracted by a full course load of classes.
Well, I've got about a minute left for you. And maybe somebody who was in college at one time, maybe just didn't get that degree, maybe need another class or 2. great opportunity there.
This is perfect for them, or someone who had a class in the fall and maybe had to withdraw from a class because of whatever issues they're going through from a personal or educational standpoint. So this allows them to take a class over the holiday term, which keeps them on track when they hit spring, so they're not behind.
Got 30 seconds with you, so how do folks get involved? How do they sign up for classes?
The best way to get information about MCC and signing up for classes, or to visit our website at meridiancc.edu. And if they are current students, have them please contact their advisors, and their advisors can help them get into these classes. But there's information on the website about the holiday term and about registering for classes.
Win-win for a lot of folks, particularly those students at the 4-year who can go get some more credits, save a lot of money at the same time. Makes a lot of sense.